Well, we were doing okay. Emphasis on the were. Welcome back to the Gobby Gaffer, and it's part 13. Yes, I know, unlucky for some, but it's okay. I'm not recording it on a Friday. And managing Unterhaching, and I've taken them from the bottom of Division 3 in Germany right into the Bundesliga. And my word, are we overachieving? And one of the things I need to remember about this save is do not throw your toys out of the pram. So I'll probably need reminding of that in the comments. It's probably going to be multiple times, to be honest, because we all know the Gobby Gaffer by now. I'm going to throw my toys out of the pram, but we are overachieving. This is going to be a very, very difficult save. If not, maybe one of the most difficult saves I've ever done. So yes, we were doing quite well. That last episode was a draw against Leverkusen away from home. And we absolutely smashed Bochum at home 3-0. Then we played Hoffenheim, another away game, a 2-2 draw again, very, very creditable. A little friendly in there. And then we played Dortmund, and I thought, this is where the wheels are going to come off. No, we smashed them 3-0 as well. So I thought, you know what? We're going to go into this derby against Bayern Munich, and we're going to beat them. And then it all went really badly wrong. Stuttgart, not too bad. Again, an away game, 1-1 draw. But then we played Cologne at home, and well, that's where it all started going wrong. And we got beat 2-0. Very, very easily beaten 2-0 as well. Wolfsburg away, another very bad loss, 3-0. We just didn't turn up. And a little friendly in there. I thought, you know what, put a friendly in. We won it 5-0. I thought that'll change fortunes. No, it didn't. Werder Bremen came to our place and beat us 1-0. So today we have two games. We have Augsburg away from home, which would have been winnable, I think. Would have been winnable. Now I'm not quite so sure. And then we have another away games. Two away games today. So, I mean, are we going to get any points today? I don't know. That second game is the DFB Pokal second round. A nice little cup run would have been all right. Would have brought some money in. Don't think we're going to progress, actually. And we can also say the same thing about the league table. We were doing okay. We were up in 7th, 8th position. But of course, that run of bad results now. And we have played a game more than Eintracht Frankfurt. So 9 points off 8 games. We do need to start picking a few points up. Last 5 games there, we won 1, drew 1, and then 3 losses. Not ideal. Leipzig, top of the shop, won every single game. Augsburg, let's have a quick look where Augsburg are. Augsburg are in 9th, so yeah, a -4 goal difference. We're on 0, so we are banging a few goals in for a very non-fancied, overachieving team. Let's get stuck in. Well, Eintracht Frankfurt did win that game, so we're 5 points off the drop zone now. So the season is starting to shape up how we would have expected it to in us fighting relegation, which is the board requirement, and to be honest, I wouldn't expect anything different. Christoph in goal, back 3 of Bonfatti, Pastor and Bencher, the 2 wing-backs, Pujol and Ferran. The midfield 3 of Machaigo, Mikchut and Basso. Machaigo coming back off the international break that we just had. He scored a goal, got some rave reviews for his performance. So expecting quite good things from him today. Collison is going to play the attacking midfielder, and Hobbs up front. We've had the dreaded message about Enkada that he's on one of these runs where we're very worried about him because he's not scoring goals. Extremely worried. So he's on the bench today. When he'll come back into form, I don't know. It's all in the lap of the gods. So quite a tidy little stadium here, Augsburg, and quite a good crowd in as well. And we're moving into 10 minutes, and neither team's doing very, very much in this game. Although Augsburg have just had their first couple of shots and are starting to take the great game by the scruff of the neck. So we do get the first highlight now. So, okay, ball in there. Bencher plays the ball out. Hobbs and Pujol can't get his foot on that. So we did have a great chance there of getting the ball, winning the ball and setting up a counter-attack. As it is, we gave the ball away and we just didn't look great on the ball at all. No endeavour whatsoever, came straight back as, and we conceded the first goal. So just the 17 minutes on the clock and we are losing 1-0. Well, as I said, the writing was on the wall. Once the game had got into like 10, 12 minutes of the game, Augsburg did start to put the pressure on, and now they're just playing the ball around the penalty area and very nearly got the second there, but it did sail over the bar and not one single. In fact, we've just had our first shot. 5 shots, 2 on target for Augsburg. And it is another free kick. And, well, it's another highlight for Augsburg. This time, it's a direct free kick. And that one sails over the top. Unfortunately for us, because Christoph didn't even move. Okay, we're not in this game at all. And, you know what I said at the beginning about not throwing my toys out of the pram? You could be seeing that a little bit earlier than you would have expected. Ferran now, down that right-hand side. Can we get an unlikely goal here? Hobbs into Mitchell, and that's fired against somebody's ankles. And, well, I'm saying nothing because, like I say, I don't want to be throwing my toys out of the pram. Okay, Augsburg now coming forward again. They've got a forward line there of about 6 players, and they're just breaking at will. And is that the second goal? And that is off the line. Pujol making a very crucial and timely, I was going to say tackle. It's not a tackle, is it really? It's a clearance. That's what it is. I was stumbling for the words there. It was a clearance off the line. And Christoph there, not covering himself in glory in this game. Looks a little bit shaky, if I'm honest. I do have another very, very good keeper, though. He did play in that friendly game. So if we start getting a few goalkeeping problems, I do have another very, very good goal. Both my goalkeepers are like star important players, if you will, which is probably not ideal. You want one to be a backup, but they are very, very good keepers. I mean, we might be seeing the other keeper sooner rather than later. And, I mean, we just let him play, is it? Christoph there, once again, just standing and watching. He's scratching his head. What's Christoph scratching his head for? He's a goalkeeper. You have hands, mate. Use them. My word. It's very worrying when you see your goalkeeper scratching his head. You know, you want your goalkeeper to be the most certain person on the pitch, don't you? That he's the one who's going to say, right, I'm going to be determined to save this ball. And he stood there scratching his head. Basso into Mashigo. I did get a message about Mashigo not being fit for the game, although he has just come back off international duty. So I don't know how that works. He wasn't injured, it's just basically it's conditioning. And that's very unfortunate there. We've hit the crossbar. So we could have been 2-1 up there. We've hit the ankles of one of their defenders and the crossbar. But I'm not saying anything. That would be throwing my toys out of the pram. No, we're not satisfied. We're very disappointed by that. I mean, we're looking okay at the moment. I don't know whether... I mean, I have given him a bit of a kick up the shorts there. So let's just see if that makes a bit of a difference. We're on an attacking mentality. I mean, I've had to go attacking. What else can I do? And the game kicks off in the second half. And it's Augsburg again. And we're just not in this game at all. Once again, Christoph not covering himself in glory, but even more so our centre-backs there, just letting players run through them. I've got 3 centre-backs on the pitch. Maybe I might have to start rethinking my tactic and formation, I don't know. We don't want to be falling into that relegation area, because once you're in there, it's very, very difficult to get out of. Okay, well, this will give the AI something to think about. I brought Encada on, who is vastly out of form, and he doesn't know what to do with that white round thing. I mean, it goes between the two white sticks, but he's really out of form, and well, we're very, very worried about him apparently. So the AI will have some thinking to do here. Do they let him score, or do they... Okay, we've got another game where he's not scored. We've got... I can't pronounce this lad's name at all, so we have a new Mazzala on the pitch. You might have to read that one yourself and see if you can pronounce it. If you can, you're a better person than me. Schlax has come on, and I'm kind of wondering whether Schlax might be preferred over Basso. Basso has been having a moan and groan about not playing, but I prefer Schlax to him. Basso's not covered himself in glory, I don't think. Then again, I don't think any of them have. We've got Lehmans now. He's on that left-hand side. Loads of space to run into. Can he do it? Can he get across into two strikers up front now? Let's see. But if he's going to do that, we are going to have to up our game. 4 shots, only 1 on target. We've been absolutely battered in this game. And, oh, Bencher. Bencher's actually showing there, Pujol, what he's meant to do. Was it Pujol? It is Pujol, isn't it? Hobbs now, playing the ball. I need to keep up with the game. I was trying to think of something to say then, witty, about the right wing back, but keep up with the game. Ferran now into the box. Very, very, very poor there from Ferran. Very, very poor indeed. And yeah, it's not Pujol, it's Kaignu on this right-hand side. Okay, once again, we've got a player there just running through the middle, and our centre-backs have just stood there and let him do his thing, and they're 2-0 ahead. And this is going very, very badly. Very badly indeed. Our centre-backs look absolutely clueless. Let's have a... What did the goalkeeper do? I mean, he flapped at it a little bit. To be fair, it was a very, very good shot and well placed. Put the flags out. We have a corner. Lehmans into the box. Can we get a header on it? We need to direct it the other way. Mitchell to Lehmans. Kept himself on side. By the looks of it, he's going to have a do. That's gone in the back of the net. And Lehmans there. Very, very nice goal. Very, very nice goal indeed. So he's come off the left wing back roll. Took the corner. It came back to him, and he sticks the ball in the back of the net, left-footed, and it's 2-1. And to be quite honest, I know I'm their manager, but it's very undeserved. We don't deserve that at all. We really don't. Well, we need a bit of a miracle here. There's about 10 minutes of this game to go, plus time added on. Encada has had to go off. Not Encada, Hobbs has had to go off. Very, very tired. So the lad who I can't pronounce his name has come on as shadow striker, and let's see whether we can actually nick this goal, which would be very undeserved. We don't really deserve to get anything out of this game. Okay, there's seconds on the clock. Ferran to Mitchell, plays the ball to Pastor. Are we going to get a very unlikely point out of this? Lehmans, I mean, I've made quite a lot of changes. So maybe something might happen here. Lehmans the goal scorer. Schlax is going to have a pop. No, he's not. He plays it back to Bencher. Mitchell. He needed to spin then and play it onto his right hand side, but he didn't. But usually when I say things like that, we normally do something different, and we score a goal. Schlax plays the ball to Mazza. Mazza's going to play in Ferran. Ferran, it's there. It's in the back of the net. And Encada, the referee is probably going to disallow this one, which is going to be a great shame for 2 reasons. It is disallowed. I thought it might be. That's a great shame, because that would have got us a point, and it would have taken Encada out of his goal drought. And that is a great shame. And he was only just offside. And that is a massive shame. 2-1. We didn't really deserve anything out of that game. And we got exactly that. Absolutely zero. So I think you can see the mentality of the game there. Satisfied with a 2-1 loss? No, not really. We're very angry about that. But we're not throwing our toys out of the pram. Not just yet. Okay, well, we're moving to a cup game next. It is another away game. It's at Mönchengladbach. Another very, very difficult game this for us. So I think we are going to have a change of goalkeeper in this one as well. So let's see what we can do in this one. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a cup run going and get a bit of money in. I've not got too many hopes for it, but we'll see you in the dugout. Well, as promised, a change of formation. We're still going to play the fluid counter-attacking, but it is nearer to the default this now. I've taken all of the tweaks off. Let's not ask these players to do anything too clever, let's put it that way. The goalkeeper has changed as well. Marchigiani, very, very good keeper, this lad. 3.5 star. He only wants to be a goalkeeper though, so let's just change that. Just a goalkeeper on defend. Once again, let's not play anything too fancy. We need to claw and scrape the points in this league to try and get that one place above the relegation area at the end of the season. That would be great, and then I can start building for next season. So we've gone to a flat back four now, 2 full backs on defend. Pujol and Ferran, Hoffman and Bencher are going to be the centre backs, but to get a little bit of presence in front of them and try and stop that ball coming through, we've got 2 defensive midfielders on the pitch now. We've got Schlax and Basso in there, so hopefully they can stop that ball. Stop those players just running through my centre backs. Will it work? I don't know. Mitchell is going to be the DLP. Colosin is further forward playing behind. Very, very out of sorts Encada and Hobbs. Although if that goal had been allowed in the last game, it was kind of nose hairs, wasn't it really, offside. He would have been back up and running, but we haven't won now in 5 games. And, the inbox is gleefully telling me that we need a win. Can it be in the cup? Anywhere, to be honest, I'm not really bothered. And we're underway here in Mönchengladbach. So we need a very, very nice defensive display today. Even if we get beat, maybe on penalties, if we can keep a clean sheet, that would be a bonus, I feel. Okay, but it is Mönchengladbach now with the corner. 16 minutes on the clock. Ball's headed into the back of the net. So all of my plans, all of my setups and tweaks and whatever have all been undone. 16 minutes on the clock. We're 1-0 down from a corner. And not ideal, is it really? And once again, we've got some tall lads in this team. And just not getting to the ball at all. Colosin, lovely ball forward there. Hobbs not on the same wavelength. Yeah, we're a pale imitation of the team that started the season. Although I think we were very, very massively overachieving early doors. So I don't really think we can say, we've lost the plot. I don't really think we ever had the plot, if I'm honest. It was just that, I don't know, maybe a little bit of early season bravado. And the keeper there, Marchigiani, does make a save there, which is something that my other keeper wasn't doing. So can we come on, let's head the ball out, lads. Oh, they played it differently. Hoffman there to the ball, but a ball out into just dead space basically. And so we reach half time and we've had 1 shot. So let's say we are disappointed, which we are disappointed. And I have gone to a positive mentality now, just to try and get us up the pitch, hopefully a little bit more. Shall we put the full-backs on support, or shall we make them wing-backs on support? We do need to do something in this game, let's put it that way, because if we don't, then we're out of the cup, and it's another loss. Okay, let's move on with that. Mönchengladbach, first highlight of the second half. 10 minutes on the clock in the second half. 55 minutes and the ball hits the crossbar. So we are getting away with it a little bit as well. Colosin, can he get a ball to Hobbs? Yes, he can. Hobbs holds the ball up quite nicely. A ball forward there. And this is very nice. I like this. We were keeping control. That is... It's very, very poor, isn't it? And this is just the way that we're playing. I mean, once again, we've given the ball away in midfield there. This kind of form is going to see us relegated back into Division 2, which, to be quite honest, is maybe where we belong. I don't know. We have no money. We're signing players on free transfers. And, I mean, our wage budget is just non-existent when you compare it with even teams like Mönchengladbach. You know, they have a 2.5 million wage budget, and ours is very, very lowly indeed. Once again, Mönchengladbach playing that ball around. See, look at the movement there. The ball's in the back of the net. It's 2-0. So I don't think it's the tactic. I don't think it's the formation. I think it's the players. And that would be a very, very good shout, actually, because these players, they're okay. You know, they're okay for maybe mid-table in Bundesliga 2. Bundesliga, far too much for us. I think I've taken on far too much here. This is a massive, massive job at Unterhaching. 4 changes, another change of shape, but it's not going to make any difference. It's a very poor team, this. I've always known that. It's a very, very poor team. It's a poor squad, and it's going to be an uphill battle. I am going to have to work my socks off to try and keep this team in Bundesliga. Okay, we've made some changes. I don't think it's going to make any difference at all. So ball in there from the throw-in, gets headed back to the taker, and ball over the top. So even a new keeper has conceded 2 goals in this game. We've had 2 shots and nothing on target, and it's Mönchengladbach all the way here. Ball headed out again into no man's land. We're just not clearing our lines. The ball is just coming back at us. Now we've been given the ball there. Can we do something with it? Little bit of a change of fortune there. Mönchengladbach with a stray ball, and no, we can't. We've been given the ball again. Bencher to Ferran. Ball to Aaron. I'm not quite sure who Aaron is. I can't remember. Is that? It's not Ferran, is it? And we've given the ball away again on that side. It's a very, very poor team, this. And oh my word, nobody was saving that one. It's 3-0. We're out of the cup, which may be a blessing in disguise, apart from the fact that, you know, you do get a little bit of dosh for progressing. But, yeah, very, very long way short, this team, of being anything near to being successful. And a brave attempt by my keeper, but that was going in all the way, went in like a rocket. Kaidnu for Ferran, the assistant manager, has just notified me of that one, so yes, why not? It certainly can't get any worse, can it really now? Full time, 3-0, we're out of the cup, and well, pleased. We've just got absolutely battered, 3-0, been shown how to pass and how to play football, and we're pleased. Really? How does that work? But I'm not throwing my toys out of the pram. Not just yet. Deliver that team talk, and we'll have a quick look at the league before we leave this episode. I've just noticed there we have got Bayern Munich next. So we're in 13th place. Everybody's played 9 games. We have 9 points. We're 5 points clear. I think I said this right at the beginning of the season. We need 3 teams this season to be worse than we are. And at the moment, Mainz 05, Bochum and Union Berlin are those 3 teams. And I've also just noticed that Mönchengladbach are awful. They are 3 points above the relegation area, and they've just battered us. That does not bode well at all, does it? That is awful. Well, talking about putting things into perspective, Mönchengladbach, who are looking relegation fodder themselves, actually just smashed us 3-0. I wish we had somebody who could put a ball in the back of the net, like their 3rd goal went in like a rocket. Can we have somebody like that, please, who's got an eye for goal and who can smash the ball in the top corner? Very poor squad, this. Okay, we're going to go and play some games off camera now. Plenty of head scratching to do. I really don't know what to do with this team now. It's a poor squad and I don't know. Football Manager, I never like playing defensively. We could start parking the bus. I don't think it's going to do us any favours, but we don't really have the players in the team. On one of the games that I played off camera, you get the social media messages. And one of the message was, it was actually caught my eye because it was very, very near to the point, and it said, "We have no creativity in this team at all." That's what having no money gets you, because to get creative players in a team and players who can score goals in a team, you need some money. We don't have any. Lots to think about. We'll see you in the next episode.